Hi, and welcome back to another TMI show. I am Matt, and in a little bit,
Yeah, and I'm Tammy, getting here. How is everyone this evening? I know that. How are you this evening, I should say?
well, good now after a little technical difficulties trying to get the show going.
That's always odd. It seems like every time we go to set this up, there's some kind of little weird thing that happens. This time it didn't want to let me tag Matt in it.
Yeah.
It just kept saying adding guests, so then I had to go and X out of it, and it's always something that gets you a little flustered, so that when you go to come on, you're just a little
I mean, you figured after doing this for 9 episodes now,
Yeah.
almost 2 months. I mean,
I just said to Matt, I go, every time there's always something, no matter what, there's just something that always happens. I guess it's to keep us on our toes.
yeah.
So, but
This is why we almost kind of need like an extra camera setup for like a behind the scenes, like
yeah.
what we go through before.
Like what is actually happening?
Yeah.
Always. But now today I went with our yellow coffee cup Matt has. It says on the other side, it says live happy. And
I'm sure it's going to be reversed on the thing.
Yeah, and I'm trying to coordinate. I have my new Be Happy. So we got Live Happy, Be Happy, and mine is a little bee. My daughter Alice gave me this for my birthday that we just celebrated this past weekend. And it actually is what I have. I only have one tattoo, and it is of a bee, and underneath it, it's Be Happy, and I actually drew it myself. I didn't put the tattoo on myself, but I drew it. And I had the fella put that tattoo on for me. I might have told this story, but it was at or mentioned it, not really a story. It was at one of my cousins were having a tattoo party. And I didn't think they didn't think I was going to get one, and I was the last one. I said, they go, everybody done? And I go, nope, I'll get one. And everybody was like, whoa.
Really shocked that you were able to.
Tammy's getting a tattoo. 28. I was 28. So, and I had decided that I was going to put it on my calf muscle on my leg, because I'm like, what's a good spot that shouldn't sag as I get older? I'm always thinking everything through. I always have to have a plan.
Don't want that bumblebee turning into a dragonfly.
I don't know, yeah, something. I go, what's a good spot? I should always have a muscle on my calf. Calf muscle for a while anyway. But, so what'd you do today?
No, not a whole lot, just worked.
Worked day.
It was a slow day. The last couple of days been really slow.
Yeah, it's cold. It's not nice.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be this type of weather for the next 10 days, too.
Oh, I know. I'm just over it. I've been telling that to everyone, but it needs to warm up.
Yeah.
In fact, I was talking to one of my friends there who's been laid off since like December, and he's getting like right now like that midwinter depression and everything, where you're just not doing anything. The days are too cold to go out and do anything. It's still dark, even though like I've been noticing more and more it's staying lighter later.
Yes. Yep. In fact, when you were coming on your way over here, I was thinking to myself, is Matt going to get here before daylight or before dark? It was daylight.
Yeah, because even like the last couple of weeks walking Gunther, usually I'm taking a flashlight with me because it's about 5:30 and it's still dark. And even yesterday it was a little bit later. It was at 6. It was just starting to get dark, but not to where I needed the flashlight or anything.
Oh, okay. So your eyes
like
could adjust.
Yeah, so the days are getting a little bit longer for us.
I can't wait. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm getting that winter blues myself. I just feel like I'm...
The days need to get longer, and the temperature just needs to warm up.
A little bit.
It doesn't have to like warm up extremely to like 60 or 70, but a nice mid-30s, 40s, and without the wind.
Yes.
That's what really cuts through you, is the wind.
Yeah. No, that wind is definitely... I like the sunshine. That always is a little cheerier, but no, just ready for good weather. My day is spent, I don't know, Ed's been sick for the last 3 days this week, and it's not good. It's not a good sickness. It's that darn, I don't know what they're calling it.
Yeah, sick of you.
Yeah, probably that too. I know I'm getting sick of him. For sure. I don't know if I'm that great of a caregiver when somebody's sick. He says I'm doing fine, but there was this one, he had this headache yesterday, and he's like whining about it, and I'm like, well, try an ice pack. And he's like, no, I don't want no ice. I go, because that always helps my headaches, because I get headaches all the time. And I'm like, try the ice pack, just try it. And he's like, no, I don't want the ice pack. And I go, fine, then don't. So I left him in his room and went on about my business. And then he goes, 15 minutes later, he's like, I'll try the ice pack. So I bring it in there. We got 2 ice packs. I got like the rice one, and then I have like a regular soft one that, you know, that can wrap around stuff. Anyway, so I brought both of them. I got my game plan ready here for him. And he's like, I just want the rice one. I go, no, you're having both. And he's like, no, I don't want both. I go, lift up your head. You're having both of these ice packs. So, seriously, that's how I did it. So I wanted to yank him by his hair and just like rip his head up, but I didn't. I was like, lift your head up now. So he lifted his head up and I put it down and put the other one over him, knocked it, you know, like bunched it around him, knocked him down.
While taking the pillow and just kind of holding it up.
It's like, just listen to me. So then,
Think your head hurts now. Wait until I get done with you.
Exactly. So I was my what do you call it? My nerves that were on there last. I was like tired of it. Anyway, and then as I'm walking out the bedroom door, he said something like, "Sorry, I'm so stubborn." And I'm like, I'm thinking, just go to sleep. And he was sleeping with, and it took it away. It helped him. So it's just gotta listen. They don't like to listen. It's like a child. It's like having a child.
Right.
Don't want to listen. They're fighting you on everything, but no.
So yeah, basically, if you don't hear Ed chime in at all tonight, that's because he's in the other room trying to recuperate and everything. So
he's still not feeling.
don't
very
blame him.
well.
I mean, it is the time of the year where stuff just goes around.
Well, I had what he has, but I had it back in January around the 18th, actually, because it was during that shower, right after that baby shower. That night I got sick, and I was sick for a few days. And then about a week after, then Annie and their family got it. And now Ed has it. It's really weird. So I don't think we're necessarily giving it to each other, because it says that the onset for this one is like, from getting it, it's like 12 to 24 hours. And so, but it's everywhere. I heard so many people and kids having whatever this is.
And it's really bad, especially like if you got kids in school and everything,
Oh,
because they bring it home and
the germs.
it just,
the germs.
no matter how much and everyone does it differently, I understand, because certain kids can't miss school and stuff like that. But it's like, if you know your kid is sick, keep them home.
Yep.
Keep them home.
Yep.
Let them make up the homework and everything. I know it might be difficult and everything, but just like, if you can, but at the same time, now schools like have it to where my nephew just had like a sniffle, and they sent him home.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you just got a runny nose. Like, it wasn't really
They're
anything
probably
serious.
afraid of that's going to lead into something else.
Yeah.
I don't know. A
But
lot of kids are out.
don't want to really get going on all that.
Right?
So.
It's hard. It's a hard judgment call.
Yeah.
I can't even speak tonight. It's been a week.
Because, I mean, there's actually some kids out there that will actually, like, they're sick, but they, instead of, like, pretending to be sick to stay home from school, they act like they're healthy enough to go to school because they don't want to miss school.
Yeah.
Either because they know on how much homework that they're going to have, or they don't want to miss out on a certain day that's happening that day at school and everything. So sometimes I guess it's not really the parents, it's...
Yeah, the kids.
Which I know for a fact I was never like that. Like, I was the kid that would fake being sick to stay home. I wanted to lay on the couch and watch Price is Right and everything.
Yes. I want to go. Especially, I went to a Christian school, so we always had memory verses that we had to say. And if you had a real long memory verse, I just remembered being stressed out about that.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember being like, I don't know if I'm going to get this. But no. So, what else? Any plans for this weekend?
Yes, actually heading out of town on
Oh,
Saturday, meeting up with a couple friends and everything.
nice.
So,
You got some plans going on.
yeah.
And hopefully he's feeling better tomorrow. And if he is, then he's going to work through the weekend because he's had 3 days off.
Oh,
But I don't know. He's still looking pretty rough. So I don't know if that's going to happen. But that leaves me, well, I do my own thing half the time anyway. But I don't know what I'm going to do. If he's sick, take care of him, I guess. I don't know. I always find something to do. So anyway, you had a topic, I think, that you wanted to talk about.
yeah, just kind of like going back, like how we were talking about, well, since we're trying to tie last week's, this week, and next week's into the whole like relationship thing.
Yeah, love and relationship.
Yeah. I feel like it's obviously very important to be with someone that is willing to put in the same amount of effort in the relationship as you are. And I might have even said this last week or
That's
whatever.
okay.
But I know like there's just so many like negative people out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really bad. Like I knew this person, like they were always depressed. And because they chose to be depressed. It's not because like, you know, stuff was happening. It's like they would actually go on their music app and find the most depressing songs to listen to.
I want to
and
cry.
Exactly. And I understand, like I get to the point to where like certain songs hit me different, like when I hear
music
them.
is definitely, I listen to all kinds
And
of
it
music.
helps. Music really helps. It is one of those things like I can just sit on my couch. If I'm in a mood, I can have a certain song play, and it either hits me because it's like I interpret it a different way of like say, oh hey, my loved one that passed away really like doing you know, stuff like that, or like another song that was like, hey, you know what? It's actually a uplifting song. More, it could be like,
That's
things might be bad now, but give it time and be better and everything.
Yeah.
But like to sit there like every time to pick out a song that you know it's going to bring you down, like purposely seeking that kind of music nonstop and everything.
My day's like a roller coaster.
I
got all kinds of emotions going on.
I mean, trust me, like my playlist is like, if you were to go through my playlist like right now, it's anywhere from holy cow, this is a really good song to what the heck are you listening to? One of those things. Like I don't stick to like one genre or anything. There are nights where yes, I do feel like, hey, I feel like some old 90s country music, so that's what I play, or I feel like some rock or whatever, that's what I'll play and everything. But for the most part, like I just, you know, hit my playlist, put it on shuffle or whatever.
Yeah, a variety.
And just, yes.
If I'm cleaning house, I like really upbeat music.
Right, to keep you going and everything.
Sometimes I'll listen to Bollywood. You ever listen to Bollywood music?
Bollywood.
It's like real, I don't know. But when they sing to it, I just like Bollywood instrumentals because the upbeat ones. Because when they sing to it, it's in a different language and it's like,
oh, okay.
like, it's really weird. But they have really good beats. And it's really
I
good
might
music
even have like a Bollywood song or two on my playlist and not even realize it's good to
You'll have to type it in because some Bollywood is awful. Like it doesn't sound good at all. But some is really type in upbeat Bollywood without them singing. Otherwise it sounds like they're screaming. It sounds really weird. But
that and like another thing I've noticed, whether it be in relationships or just people in general, is that you got people that will be willing to help you out, to like preach to you, to help you learn from like your mistakes or their mistakes or whatever.
yeah.
Or people that
bothers you?
What's that?
Does that bother you?
No.
Oh.
Like I'm not like
I'm
I'm the kind of guy like if I screwed up, which screwed up plenty of times, like I will be like, hey, don't be doing this like this because this is more likely the outcome. Like I don't want people feeling the pain that I felt.
Right.
To where there's other people though, if they're feeling a certain pain, they'll go out of their way to make you feel the way they feel.
To inflict it on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like, example, if you were to stick your hand in the fire and it burns you, you'd be like, hey, don't stick your hand in the fire because it's going to burn you.
Right.
But there's some people that'll take your hand, that other person's hand, and stick it in the fire so they can feel that pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get enjoyment out of seeing get enjoyment out of seeing someone else fail.
Instead of like doing better yourself or whatever, or like encouraging people to, like I said, to learn from your mistakes, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm just kind of like rambling on.
No, you're not rambling. It's good.
But
it's a good release too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's the kind of people that like want to inflict their pain onto other people. Really,
I think that's why a lot of times your more tender-hearted people pull back.
Yeah. Because
you're guarding yourself. Because the world can be a very harsh place.
Oh, it can be.
I'm very particular with my friends now. I always was, but I mean, not that I'm judging. I'll help anybody, but who I'm going to put around myself is going to be people who have other things to talk about rather than other people.
Right.
or
that or
that kind
or
of
like
stuff.
another thing, people that like take drugs, like, oh, I can't believe someone that will laugh at you at your low point.
Mm-hmm.
Like something bad happens to you, they're glad it happened to you because like, oh my God, stuff like that.
I've had
To
that
where it's
done
like,
to me.
For me,
A
it's
lot.
like, no. The only time, again, another example,
It's like people can't wait till you fail.
exactly, they're hoping.
Mm-hmm.
But like with me, like,
You're not that way.
like, say if you slipped on the ice, I'm like, oh my God, you freaking slipped. I'll make sure you're okay, and then I'll laugh at you. But
we do that all the time.
Yeah.
One daughter and I do that all the time. She's like, "Are you all
Oh,
right?" And then it's like, "Yeah," and then you were just laughing.
This one
But
time,
yeah.
my son and I were walking out of the deer blind, and I forgot the keys to our gate, so I had to walk over the gate, and it's a wire gate. And I caught my foot on my way up, and I
Okay.
slipped on the ice because my other foot landed on ice. So when I pivoted on that foot, it slipped. I
Pivoting
fell.
again. You're pivoting.
Yeah.
You pivoted before. But anyway, go ahead.
And right away, Hunter's like, Dad, are you okay? I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I'm fine. He's like, yeah, next time watch where you're going. Just kind of
Yes.
like you.
That's funny that you told that story. My daughter and I, Alice and I were in, where was it? Tennessee. We were on a trip. Just her and I. We went on a few trips already. Just her and I. And we went to, I want to say this sounds bad. We went to this club in the evening. Not a bad club,
Oh.
but a club of some type, bar type club. And our hotel was like, I don't know, like in walking distance. It was a little ways. We were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's where we were at. And we decided they were playing music, so we decided to go up there. And we sat. I'm a person who always likes to sit in the corner with my back to, like, I like to be the fly on the wall. I like to, like, view the room. I don't really want to necessarily be seen.
I kind of
like-
get that.
Yeah, that's where, and plus a place like that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be right in that center. I don't know what's going to happen. But so we're over in this corner. Well, our waiter, it was a gentleman, and he was very talkative, put it that way. And he just had it was different. It was a different experience. And he ended up, I want to say he ended up talking me into it, but no. I ordered coffee, and I don't know what Al ordered, but, and then he asked if I wanted any, is it Bailey's that people put in coffee?
Yep.
That in coffee, and I don't drink too much, but I'm like, yeah, I'll have some. So, and I hated it. It was awful. It made my coffee they did it way too strong. But anyway, and then they have to check your ID, and you're from Michigan, and that whole conversation. Well, anyway, that's besides the point. But I don't think it was because I drank anything. But on our way back, walking, I had to go bathroom, like pee so bad. So I'm walking really fast. And we're making jokes all the way along because there's like this deserted building and all kinds of stuff. So I start running across the parking lot as I see our hotel door, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. And I'm like going really fast, and under where our car was parked, like it was a piece of the curb, but it was like busted. My daughter's with me, and I'm booking it, and I tripped on that curb thing, and I did like this flip in the air, and I rolled all the way across the sidewalk, and I hit the neighbor's door of the neighbor to our room. Like I went bam. And she's like, I guess I almost hit my face. She goes, I don't know how you did. Alice is trying not to laugh. It was hysterical. I wish they had it. So then she's helping me, and I'm like, I peed my pants. Because I fell, and then she's on her hands and knees, and we're both laughing outside the store, and we crawl through the door, and then we get in, and we shut our door finally, and we're just laughing, and I'm thinking this whole group of whoever is like next to us is just probably thinking, what the heck? But I don't think I was like dizzy or anything. I think it was just, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But no, so anyway, that's about me tripping, literally, so... But I get it. Negative and positives of situations, and I don't know.
It's maybe like the people like that thrive on like bringing you down or pointing out your mistakes, or especially like in a public scene or whatever. Mm-hmm. But those are the first people like, you better not say anything bad about them.
Yeah.
It's just like they got so much of a double standard.
Yeah. No. I don't know why people do that, honestly. I don't get it. I don't know I don't know. I'm always trying. I'm not like, just
I mean,
person,
I always
but
thought
would
like
want to
maybe
help people.
if it's like jealousy and insecurity thing or whatever, but at the same, like, I can never see myself being that kind of.
And it's hard for you to think that other
right,
people can
like
be like
that
that.
sad and miserable to where you just hate everyone or just hate certain people for no reason or just hate.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Like I understand that everyone's gonna have their bad days.
Yeah.
And like you can easily approach me on a day where I'm in a bad mood and I might not be like the
most nicest.
yeah, like I'm not gonna be a prick towards you, but at the same time it's gonna be short answers, whatever, just like
Right.
you know, I'm having a moment right now, just leave me alone to pass and then
No.
Yeah.
I get it. No, I don't know why some people are mean and some people aren't. Obviously it's
yeah.
I mean if you're gonna go
And again, I know I'm not perfect. I know I probably hurt people. I know I've hurt people.
I've hurt people's feelings before.
But it was never like intentionally. I never like made it a point to like, you know what, I'm going to be an asshole towards this person
Right.
because I'm in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No. But anyway,
Yeah.
should we go on to something?
Sure.
All right. We'll go on to picking some more. We're going to continue on with our love relationship questions. And we were down to like 3, so I had to come up with some more. And I spent a little time doing that. I haven't read these though in a while, like to think about them, so I don't even remember what's in here. But anyway, I guess I'll start. All right. What is your weirdest habit or quirks? It's not really a love question, but it's like in relationships if you have a quirk, but you can do it about anything. Like
Yeah, as far as relationships go, I can't think of like any quirks I have. But like I just always have like a certain thing like couple of things like when I get home for whatever reason, even though I can get home from work, check my mailbox, there's no mail in there. But then I can go run errands, come home, check them like every time before I open up the door, I always got to make sure
that's your thing.
even though I know like the last 3 times during the day that there's no mail, the mail person has already gone and went and everything. There's no chance at 8 o'clock at night do I got mail, but for whatever reason I'm still opening up the mailbox.
Checking to see
Yes.
if something, maybe you're thinking somebody's going to put
Right,
some
just,
Sasquatch.
Right.
No.
But you know, you just like never know, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I guess. And another thing
Maybe you're waiting for a love letter.
yeah.
Hey,
I was just randomly giggling
Yeah,
from the room there.
maybe that's what you're waiting for. I'm waiting for a love letter.
I'll write you one.
Okay.
That like another thing I don't know if I mentioned this on a later episode or anything. I know I told you about this and Ed, but like before I walk into like any public places, I always got to make sure my fly is open or down. Up.
You are definitely trolling then.
Yeah,
Now that's funny.
I gotta make sure my zipper's up and secure, and I
That's
do a
hilarious.
quick little swat.
That's fine. Oh, that's too good. Ed wants to be on this show so bad. I had a chair for him here. And his stomach's hurting so bad. He's way in the other room, but he's making, I don't know, some kind of noises. But I know, quirky or weird habits for me. I don't know if I really have that weird of habits. I'm a little bit. I like, as you see, I like to have things like clean, so maybe it's like that would be like something. Everything's got to be here. When I'm setting up our stage area, move it this
Like
way.
everything's got to be perfect.
Yeah, I
yes.
like it. It's got to be a certain way.
And
What?
it's funny because it's not a quirk, but I can't even really do it. But I used to be able to do like this fart sound better with my hands.
Uh-huh.
And when I was in high school, I was in drama club, right?
Okay,
And every now and then,
that's what you do.
yeah, just kind of like
It was
go
like-
around, like do certain beats to the songs and
Oh
everything.
my goodness,
And
funny.
and with every play, especially like opening night, everyone would get like a poster, and then like the cast would sign and write little notes and everything. Like, hey,
Nice.
it was nice being in the play with you, blah blah blah. So like 20 years later, I get this poster that I had at my mom's house from we did the play Annie,
Okay.
and there was a lot of high school kids, elementary kids, and everything. And the one kid mentioned like, hey Matt, it was nice being in the play with you. I'm almost able to do that sound that you make.
Oh,
So after 20 years passed, I'm like, what sound is she talking about? And I'm thinking, is it like a sound effect that I did with my voice or whatever? So like the entire night,
You're trying to figure this out.
so the entire night I'm walking around my house doing like, I'm like just random sounds, and then the song comes on, and I'm just sitting in my chair nonchalantly doing this.
Oh.
And in fact, it was a Weird Al Yankovic song that
Okay.
he has. The song's called "I Love Rocky Road," and it has the hand parts in the beginning of the song.
Guys are really into that Weird Al.
Right. So
guy.
yes, I was listening to Weird Al, and this was like after like an hour or so after I tried figuring out what sound effect I'm making with my voice. So I'm just doing this, and I'm like, oh my god, this is what she freaking meant.
That's what she was talking
Yeah.
about. Oh my goodness.
So I mean, yeah, just a off the wall little.
No, I mess with
Tidbit.
I was trying to think as you were talking, I mess with my tooth. I know, I have a tooth that's like sensitive. There's nothing wrong with it. I've had the dentist look at it every time I go. That tooth, it feels like something's stuck in my tooth, but there is nothing there. They're like, there is nothing wrong. It must be just something, like, it doesn't look bad at all. Like, there is nothing wrong. They've done x-rays of both teeth, and there's nothing wrong with it. But it feels like there's something, and I am constantly messing with it with my tongue. That, and I clean my fridge out constantly.
Oh yeah.
I do. I'm always cleaning my fridge out, so that's kind of weird.
Oh, not me. I got a bad habit of
Like my fridge clean, I guess.
not so much like
Constant.
if the food goes bad, I throw it out. But like I was going through bottles of hot sauce and stuff like that, and like I wonder if this is still good. And you look at it like it expired 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got a bad because they're shoved in the back of the fridge and everything.
No, I'm
and,
like constantly pulling things out. I've always done that because my Aunt Jane would be like, "Wow, you've got the cleanest fridge." Even like when I was younger.
oh yeah.
like-
So even as a kid, you're still
Like, well, I was a young wife. I was 18 when I was married.
okay,
the
yeah,
first time. First time around, I was 18. But yeah, I always like my fridge clean. I guess I like a lot of things clean. But you can go. I think
okay.
I'll let you.
Well, thank you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, since this is kind of like what you just talked about in a way, but how old were you when you think you fell in love for the first time?
Oh,
And what can you tell us about it?
how old was I when I think I fell in love?
Yes.
And what can I tell you about it? Well, honestly, I would have to say, like, my first boyfriend we talked about that last week, was like when I was 14, but I would say that the first time that I actually would call falling in love, probably 12 or 13.
Really?
Yeah, I can't quite remember if I was 11, 12, 13, somewhere like that. And
Like one of your first crushes that you had? Would
no,
you say,
it was a crush, but this person I put like in a different. I put him in a different category.
Oh.
I guess I don't know how to say it. I've never had a relationship with this person, but it was the person that, for some reason, spoke to my heart, and like I think what it was is for some reason I viewed this person as safe. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I had different, I'll just, without going into detail, I had different traumas that had happened to me before that. And I think that kind of made me aware of certain things. And then when this person, for some reason, it was years later, and it was the first boy that I ever saw in that kind of a way,
Okay.
I guess. And to me, I felt safe. And that's just, I don't know, that would be, and I would say that actually it's the only person, honestly, that, probably because I've never been in a relationship with him, so I can never be mad at him, but the only person that I've ever felt that I cared for all the way through. No
Okay.
matter what. Like, I just care about him. Not in necessarily that, obviously I'm married and that type of thing, but I mean, I genuinely care about this person. Like, I want him to succeed. I want him to be happy. And it doesn't matter how he ever felt towards me or didn't feel. I'm not even speaking correctly. It's getting me all flustered. But I genuinely care. So I would say that that's probably...
And it's from like
way back.
way back.
Yeah,
and you
it's
still
like,
have that.
yeah, I genuinely care about this person. Like, I genuinely want him to be super happy.
Oh, that's good.
Like, I just want him to be, like, I prayed for this person, like, not for him, but prayed for him
Yeah.
over his entire life. But he doesn't really even know it. So it's kind of weird. But it's honest. It's being honest. And I'm, obviously my husband knows about it. It's not like secret, but it's like, Ed understands it because I'm a very caring person. And that's what he says.
Yes.
And
he
he knows that if something's real to me, it's real.
Pretty sure we said this last time, but like there's a difference, like a big difference between being in love with someone and loving someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can love someone and like you said, like hope that they do good. You don't want to see them fail and succeed and everything. And someone that you truly care about, and then like being like in love with them is like someone like you truly, you know, love them. You want to be with them. You want to.
But I would say that person's the only person I've ever felt that way all the way through.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be the person that, whatever you want to call it. How about you?
Yeah, I'm not trying to do this to like not answer, but I can't really think of anything like offhand. Like
well, you
anyone
don't want to
where
say
I
that
was,
you're
like, in love with.
You might not have ever been totally.
And
I mean,
I view that question more as like a crush because obviously like go like junior high, high school, and everything. Like you got so many different crushes and everything.
And it's not a question to answer lightly.
Right.
It's not. I mean, that's honestly that's precious. If you've never felt completely that way for someone, like completely.
I mean, obviously, like there was a connection with my son's mom and everything. We dated for a while. Obviously, things didn't split up, but like to this day, we still like care for each other and everything.
Yeah, you want
like you never see us get back together or anything, and which is fine because like it's just like a whole different. Like she's even had it to where if she was hanging out with someone, whether it be like another guy or some of her lady friends or whatever, like, and they would say something bad about me, like she would even like tell them to leave the house or whatever, or just like stick up for me like instantly and everything.
Right.
And her and I had squabbles. We will always have squabbles. Like when you have a kid, no matter what, you're going to have differences on opinions and stuff like that. And you know, we went through like some rocky times to like where we only talked to each other because we had to, but at the same time, it's gotten to the point to where.
I think the older you get, the more mature you get, though.
Yes, for most people though.
Most people.
Some
Not
people
everybody.
just stay that
angry
no matter what.
Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is that yours? Yeah. Okay. Do you have any deal breakers? Like if you were to go out and find someone, what's a deal breaker for you? We all do.
I guess a deal breaker would have to be, well, one, to be able to have like the ability to like what I'm doing like Saturday, being able to go hang out with my friends and everything, and then being fine with that. You know, like not having to, yes, be dedicated to them, but at the same time be like, once I'm in a relationship, don't expect me to like push my friends aside and everything and
come and join me with your friends.
Yeah. like they're like no matter what, they're always gonna be more than welcome to like hang out with me.
I'm just about to because I'm like a little.
Yeah.
I'm a little possessive.
But no, like I'm the kind of guy like and my friends they wouldn't care like invite whoever you want over and everything, but at the same time like
no, it's good to have buddy time.
Yeah. Then one turnoff was, this is a couple years back, I met someone online and our first time meeting up with each other in person, there was a lot of questions. Like you could tell she went on the Facebook profile, which I understand the profile on Facebook is there for people to look certain things up, like, hey, what city are they from, blah, 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 this and that. But it was always like, well, how do you know this person? how do you know that person?
Kind of jealous.
How do you know that person? Just kind of seemed like, I don't know, like they were mutual friends, so I added them, and like half of the friend, I honestly, like majority of the friends I got now, people are just mutual friends just because, you know.
Right.
So,
The right woman.
Yeah.
How do I say it? The right woman, when she asks you questions, it will feel right, and that won't annoy you.
Yes.
If that makes sense to me.
It does. It does.
Like if you meet the right woman, you'll be like, oh yeah, this is this.
Right,
Like
but
it's not gonna
but
bother
I
you.
felt like I was just being like interrogated, just like
Oh.
the way everything was kind of being worded and everything. Which I mean, I always got my fair share of questions too, especially if like I meet someone and I realize, oh hey, you're also friends with that person.
Yeah.
Just like in general, like, well, how do you know them? And it'd be a simple, well, we went to school together, or we worked together years ago, and still keep in touch.
I
and
think it's
everything.
because there's so many people that do that. Like they think that they're you're in a serious relationship, and then
Yeah.
because it's so easy. It's like right there in front of you. Know what I mean?
No, it's
It's like right there. So if you're having a bad day, I mean, I think, and it's like an insecurity thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have a lot of deal breakers, but and it's not that because I don't want the person to change for me.
right.
I don't, and
that's I don't expect people to change for me. And
I mean, obviously you change some things,
Yeah.
but I don't want a person to have to change for me. If the person is not like that and they don't want to do it freely, then I don't want you.
yeah. And,
That's the bottom line. If you're,
and I will.
then I don't want you.
I've always been willing to change certain things to accommodate who I was with and everything. But at the same time, and I don't want to seem selfish or anything, if you want me to change like every aspect of my life from the way I
But you would have to want to for the right person.
exactly.
That's the thing.
But
That's the
but
whole
at the same time,
thing.
like if you
The right person, you will do
like
anything. basically.
like certain styles of clothes, like I'm never gonna be the kind of guy that's gonna wear khakis all the time with that polo vest and everything.
I hope not.
I'm always gonna be wearing a hat, you know. But if you want,
I hope not, Mr. Rogers.
yeah. But like if you want me to be that preppy, if you're looking for that preppy guy, look for that preppy guy. I'm gonna be that 4-wheel drive truck driving blue jean.
And there'll be
You
girls
know,
that
like that. Northern Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm the hick kind of guy, the redneck.
I think the thing is that we change for the people we
Right.
want to.
And the thing is, like, of course, like if it comes down to like, oh, hey, we got a dinner coming up at a fancier restaurant. Yes, I'm not going to go in my raggedy, bumming around clothes. Like I will dress up. I will make sure, you know, I look presentable and everything.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, for me, that's my way of like, kind of like, if I dress up like that every day for you, then there's no element of surprise. You don't get that like, holy
You're like-
cow, you actually clean up pretty good,
Right.
you know? So,
No, my deal breaker would be, like I said, I would be friends with these people. I would help these people out if they wanted my help, or just accept them for how they are. But to actually be in an intimate relationship with someone like this, I would not. It would be substance abuse.
oh,
I would not. That means alcohol or any kind of those drugs. I don't see that as beneficial to my life.
right.
I've seen way too much bad of that I would never want that in my
You know,
life.
it's
And
gotta
I'm not talking about you can't have a drink here and there. I'm talking about those people that are so annoying and brag about, oh, I drank a 12-pack. I find that to be the most
Oh, yeah.
like stupidest thing. It's like, does anybody go around and say they drank a 12-pack of Pepsi? No.
Right.
I find it to be, I guess it's more of a stupid talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if anybody you do that out there. I mean, there's people that have their friends that like that, and that's fine. But for me, I don't want to hear that. That's
Yeah.
annoying.
And what I also realized for myself, talk about like the habits and everything, substance abuse. And I'm not gonna lie, you know.
No, that's fine.
I like to go drink Taiwan on and everything. And for the longest time, I was always looking for someone that had
Wanted to do that with you?
the same habits as me.
Okay.
That way, like, I don't want someone nagging, like, oh, you should not do this, not do that, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, oh, no, I should have someone that wouldn't want me going out and partying all the time. And instead of having the same habits as someone looking for someone that has the same hobbies.
Yeah.
You know, don't go expecting to meet someone so much like at the bar or anything, but like, go and start doing your hobbies. And when you see someone at, say, down at, the shooting range or the bowling alley or the art fair or, you know, stuff that you like to do, when you see that's someone that should be the one that interests you.
Yeah.
You know, like someone that enjoys going outside and being around the bon. Again, I told this like last week, but like a bonfire is like a universal thing to do. You know, everyone, majority of people
Love that.
love bonfires, but like rather be hunting or fishing. Like you want to find someone
That likes
that likes your hobbies and not your habits.
Yeah. And I just say that not to pick on any, like I said, I would be friends with people that have those things. It's not even a judging thing, but if I'm going to be intimate with you, I'm not getting my heart involved with someone that is going to have another thing for me. But I would be there all day to help someone.
Oh,
like
definitely.
I would never turn my back on anybody. I don't judge. I don't think it's anything that I'm any better. I just don't. It's not a part of my life.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not what I want. So.
All right.
It's a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Not difficult.
Okay, what is your conflict style? The approach someone takes when dealing with disagreements or disputes. So basically, like if you find yourself disagreeing with someone or you're in a
How do
dispute,
I handle that?
how do you handle an argument?
How do I handle it?
And
Wins.
she wins.
How do I handle an argument? I guess that depends too on what kind of argument. If it's something I can, like I know that there'll be like a calm resolution to. Like if it's just like a mild argument, then I just like listen basically. It's hard for me to not have that. I don't know what would you portray me as? Just guess. What do you think I would do to someone? You can be honest. What do you think I would do to someone in an argument situation? You're like, I don't want to. Probably act better than the person a little bit. Like I think that's how the person would view it. As being a little bit of a superior.
I can see you trying to like talk everything out.
Yeah.
But also like ignoring it, like if you realize like, okay, no matter what I say, this person is not understanding what I'm getting at. And the bad thing is, I've ran into like so many people like you're telling your side of the story, and they're listening to what you're saying, but it's not sinking in. What they're doing is they're actually thinking of a sly comeback or a certain way to like instead of like understanding your point of view, they're thinking of another way to disagree with what you're saying.
Yes.
And you will notice that because they're not looking at you straight in the eyes. They're looking around. They're looking down because they're
It's like
they're
the
talking about this,
going around
but
and around
you know.
your head.
So so instead of like people actually like sitting down like, okay, this is why you're saying it. This is if I've had an argument with it was close to like a year ago, someone telling me on how I should. My family's always been the type that went around, picked up scrap, used it for extra money and everything. This guy's trying to tell me like, hey, you and your brothers can make good money off scrap, blah, blah. How come you and your brothers aren't driving around town after work every day? And I'm like, because it's not worth it. It's not. It's like, if people want to bring it to our yard or if it was a decent amount, like, trying to explain to them, like, I'm not spending $20 worth of gas every day to pick up $10 worth of scrap.
Yeah.
But this other person, he was just trying to think of other ways to come back at me. It's like,
instead of hearing.
Right. And he's like, Matt, I hear what you're saying. I'm like, I know you hear what I'm saying, but you're too dumb to understand what I'm talking about.
Did you say that?
No, I said a worse word, but I can't.
Oh, you
Yes.
did. I didn't know if you thought it.
Yeah, but no, I did say it because
it.
I was just angry.
Men talk differently to each other too than what women. I don't know. Well, the question was like, how would
you approach an argument? Ed just says you win.
Yeah. It depends on the argument. If it's something that I think we can, that's a really extreme. I don't know how else to say it. And he's I'm a good talker, but he's a really good talker, and he's a little bit louder.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to, when somebody raises their voice, I tend to shut down.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. So, and he'll be fine with me talking about this. So it depends on what he's doing. And like in that kind, with us, it depends on how loud or how extreme it's getting. I usually, if it's getting to something where I can't talk through it and everything I'm saying is making him madder, then I just usually am quiet, which doesn't always work either because the person's notices that you're being quiet, and then I don't know. I just usually stand really still and I'm quiet. I know that sounds awful. That's what I do. I haven't had to do that in a while, but that's how I handle a real extreme. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. And sometimes in my mind, I'll go somewhere else. Like, and I'll start just talking to God, and I'll be like, thinking. So I'm really not even listening. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening.
And I know,
in my
like,
head.
sometimes, like, it's better just to, like, not even, like,
and I run away.
to even, like, go somewhere else. Like, just,
I was
even,
just
like,
gonna say.
hop in the car and, like, go for a ride. Or, like, go in another room. That way, you don't say something that you're going to regret. That you're going to say something out
It
of
doesn't
anger.
matter if I go in a different room. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
That does not matter. But no, I usually try to leave and go for a ride and cry out at my property. Talk to God. That's what I do. But that hasn't happened in a long time, so let's hope. No. And he's very sorry usually. He is very sorry afterwards, but no. That's how I handle it.
I just had this vision of, like, you going out to the property crying, then all of a sudden, like, the coyotes hollow in as well, and your dad just sitting there like, oh, Tammy's crying again.
Yeah, really. Actually, no, I usually am having a game plan in my mind, like, I'm not running to some other man. This is usually what I'm telling myself. I'm not going to run to some other man. I'm going to talk to Jesus. If I have to live in a tent, I mean, this is what I'm thinking. If I have to live in my tent, I'm going to live in my tent, and just, at the moment of a bad argument.
Yeah.
So I just do that and talk to God about everything, so I might as well go to him when I...
Well, who's better to talk to?
Yeah, if you
Someone-
run to someone else, it's just...
Yeah.
They're probably going to hurt you too, and it causes a whole bunch of other problems, so... Yep.
And it's always, like, one of those things, like, if you can't, like, resolve the argument yourself. Like, it's one thing, I guess, to talk about the argument that you had.
A few days later, or the next day.
Especially, like, I know, like, I've done it too, and I've had other friends, like, oh yeah, me and the wife or girlfriend or whatever had a blowing up the other day, blah, 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 and, like, you understand, like, they're just venting and everything, but at the same time, they're not calling me in the middle of the argument saying, oh my God, my wife's acting like a freaking bitch, or my husband,
We don't talk about each other usually to other people. I mean, unless it's in a helpful manner.
Yeah.
He's very good about that. He doesn't. I've never had it come back to me that he's ever said a bad thing about me to anyone. I've never heard that. Like, in all of our marriage, he's very good about that.
That's good.
Yeah. Gotta give him some kudos, right?
All right.
Did I? Yeah, you
That's-
kind of answered that.
Yeah.
Rare. Oh, who is your celebrity crush? Do you have one?
Morgan Freeman.
I don't know if I know who it is. I will probably know. I'm going to look her up later.
That's a guy.
Oh! See, it didn't even work for me. Matt! I don't know. Shows.
That's just wrong.
No.
I'm like, I don't even know who that is. I seriously probably won't know who this person is, but go ahead. Because I don't know.
No, I would have to say, like, for a
actresses.
lot of guys my age growing up watching TGIF on ABC on Friday nights.
Okay.
Boy Meets World, I can't think of her name, but the lady that played Topanga.
Do you know Ed?
I have no idea.
No, he's way older to understand. He's like 30 years older than I am.
No, I'm not.
Close to it.
How old are you?
28.
Shut up.
Oh, that's
39 going on 60.
39.
My God.
Ed's 54.
I'm only 15
That or I can't think of these women's names.
years of knowledge.
Oh, the girl that played the Pink Power Ranger in the original series.
I'm gonna have to look this stuff up.
Oh,
I
I
have
know.
no idea who these
Hopefully people comment down on this.
Yeah. Yeah, who is your celebrity crush, people?
Yeah.
I don't have any. We joke around Michael Bublé but I really don't have a celebrity crush. I've never been a person who's really been. I just don't.
Well, you know, like even like now, I would even have to say like
I just don't.
Pink, the pop artist Pink.
I'm trying to think what she looks like. I don't watch much TV. I really don't.
Oh, she's not on TV. She's a singer.
But I mean, I
Oh,
don't
know.
watch like
Yeah.
a video of her. I'll be looking these people up.
Okay.
No, I don't really have a celebrity. Back in high school days or junior high, I liked that Karate Kid guy. But it was more about
Ralph Macchio.
yeah, when he was young.
Oh,
I don't.
from my cousin Vinny too.
But I liked him in that movie because he was like the underdog,
Oh, okay.
and I am very drawn to people who
Know how to draw?
goodness, that didn't even make sense. I'm very drawn to people. It's probably the character. I never really is the person.
Oh, the character that they play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I am. I'm just like somebody that seems to be the nice, gentle guy, but yet is the badass. That's impressive to me. Gentle, nice guy, but a badass. He needs to be. So safety, it comes back to that safety thing.
Yeah,
It's really
it
what
really
comes
does.
to. Oh,
My turn.
yes, it is. But that's what it comes back to. I think most women want to feel safe.
Okay, when is the time you felt most loved?
When my mom was alive.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't know how else to say it. That's when I felt the most loved. Is when my mother, my mom. I seem like I'm a very open person, and I do share way too much probably, but there's a lot about me that I don't share at all,
Oh,
like a lot. So, but
then you think that's like certain things you would have been safe sharing with your mom
yeah,
if she was still around?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very untrusting. Like, it seems like I trust a lot of people, like I'd say, but I'm very, very, very not a trusting person at all. Like, I just can't.
As in, like,
I
you don't
can't-
trust people, not
Right,
saying
not
people
that-
can't trust you.
Right.
Right.
I'm just
right,
like,
yeah.
I just can't. It's really hard for me to feel like I have close friends and I trust, but yet I always think, is the rug going to be pulled out from underneath me?
Oh,
That kind of a feeling. Like, nobody even has to give me a reason. I just feel that way. Like, when things, if it's too good to be true kind of type thing. But how about you? When have you felt the most loved?
Right now.
Ed said right now. You
Yeah.
can't hear him. He's trying to.
I
He's
I
trying
can't
to
really
say stuff.
have a specific time because, like, there's just certain times like, there's just certain periods, I guess. I can't think of, like, any particular ones, but, like, a lot of it's, like, when I get a birthday or Christmas gift for my son or something like
Yeah.
that. Or when you're growing up and your parents give you a gift that, like, out of the blue and everything that you didn't
Makes you feel
expect and everything.
So you
Or
like them.
people that, oh, hey, they actually do, like,
One of your love languages is receiving gifts.
yes.
Because I'm
So,
hearing
like,
that.
yeah,
That
because
makes you
I
feel
mean, I
good.
can't think of a specific time in my life that I felt most loved.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like certain
Yeah.
certain times during each period of my life would be different than others. So it would be kind of a hard thing to, like, pinpoint one particular.
Mm-hmm. Mine, I guess I link around my mother.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you lose someone,
It is. It
emphasizes that.
you know,
like,
it
you think
hurts
about
deep.
that.
Because,
Yeah.
like, because I've lost a lot of people in my life, whether it be grandparents, parents, friends, cousins, and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
each person that I've lost hits me in a different way
Yeah.
and everything. I mourn over them all,
Mm-hmm.
but I mourn in either a different way or just a different different situation comes about
Yeah.
on how I think about them and stuff like that. Like, just speaking of grandparents, my grandpa passed away. It had been 3 years ago on Tuesday
Okay.
and everything, and he was, 89 years old. He basically there was really nothing wrong with him. He was dying of old age. Kidneys and everything were failing. He was at home, hospital bed, hospice, and he was still. It's not like he was unconscious; he was still with it. And as we were leaving, it was me and my brother Andrew were there to help him do a few things around the house. And he's like, basically our final goodbye, without knowing it was our final goodbye, was, okay, bye, Grandpa. And he kind of paused and he's like, I love you guys. And that was like the first time I've ever heard my grandpa, say that. So I stopped, told him, hey, I love you too, and everything. And so, like, that's one thing I'll remember, like, my last memory of my grandpa and everything. And then, like, another grandparent, it was fun. It's funny, not funny, but
That's all right. I know.
yesterday, Tuesday was 3 years with my grandpa passing, and yesterday would have been, I believe, 4 years for my Busha. They almost died a year.
Okay.
Different sides, like mom's side for grandpa, dad's side, and just like different memories of saying goodbye to her was actually her in the bed, unfortunately unconscious and everything, but just letting, family gathered around her and stuff like that. And so like everyone has like a different way of, I don't even know how we got going on the whole death situation. And now to make matters worse, we got fart noises coming from the bathroom from Ed right now.
Ed.
I really wish we had a microphone.
All of a sudden, we're like talking about something sentimental, and we start laughing.
And then all of a sudden you hear
not me.
But anyhow, I guess getting back on topic now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I don't know, how did we got going on it? Oh, love.
When have you felt love?
Yeah.
The most?
So like, I guess like different.
Your love
times.
for your grandparents, and
Yeah,
then
and
loving
then
you,
like
that feeling.
just I guess like in general, like being around good friends and family. Like when you realize, hey, these people are here for me no matter what.
Yeah.
Rather be friends or family. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I can be around family, it feels great, but like
when you
everyone
connect with someone,
there's other
no
people too. Like
expectations.
no matter like we might be blood related, but like I haven't seen you in like 20 years, so like I'm going to have a closer connection to my friends than I am going to have with
that's
some
true,
of my
but-
cousins. But a lot of my cousins, especially like in this area here, we've always been close. And I've not saying I wouldn't like discard my cousins from out of state or whatever, but at the same time, if they came up, yes, I'll make it a point to hang out with them, but at the same hang out, catch up and everything. But I feel closer to my friend Kevin that I've been friends with for like close to like 30 years now.
Okay.
And everything than I do
Well, yeah.
certain family members. And that's when I feel the most love, is like when I'm being around people that I just enjoy being around. Having a good time, no one's being negative. It's always, you can laugh 1 minute, cry the next, and then go back to having a good time, and just where you can have a nice off the wall conversation to having a true like meaningful like a heart to heart situation. And I've had that like with so many different family members and friends. So I guess that's when I probably feel love the most, when I like okay, hanging out with the people that I care about.
Yeah. Good. Was that your question or my question?
It's your turn to pick, I
Okay.
believe.
All right. What time do we have, by the way?
Oh, we've been on for an hour.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, I know. We just been going.
Oh, should we do one more or not?
Yeah, well, let's
Do one more?
one more.
And then
see
close.
where it goes. Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
And
So, like, we've been on for an
that's
hour.
another thing, guys. If you want us, like, if you think you'd be willing to, like.
It does not
go-
seem like when we're doing this that we're on for very long
Right.
at all.
So, like, if you think, like, oh my God, why do they have to cut the thing so short at a half hour, 40 minutes, or even an hour? Or do you think, like, after a certain amount of time, the show just drags on because, like, we just again, yeah,
It does not seem like it. It
No.
seems like we're just been on for
like
a
sometimes
little
it
bit.
seems like the first 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes can drag on because we're trying to think of stuff. Like once we actually get going,
Right.
yeah.
Well, this one's not really a question that I don't know how you're going to answer it, but it's what is one thing you would change about your relationship?
Oh, my coffee is ice cold.
Mine is too.
I know. One thing I would,
I know.
I don't have a relationship change. I guess this is what I would change about it. Going from single to having someone. That's
There you go.
that's how I would change it.
I
but-
think, yeah.
But like I can't even think because like I can't. There's no one to compare. Like I don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like.
I'm trying to think what I would change. so much. No, just kidding. What would I change? I would like to be, I mean, obviously we grow from everything that we go through, but I would like to go, I don't know if there was a before, maybe I was just delusional. I would like to go back to when I was delusional.
He just got.
I don't know.
He's got his best moments, but he's in the other room right
I
now.
know. That's all I'm going to say on that. Because we've been on a while, but
Yeah.
if I had to change something, I guess it would be that I wish that some of the things in our relationship weren't said. He's like, ugh, here we go. But no, that's what I would change.
I want
Be-
like a fairy tale.
He said, I want like a fairy tale. No, I just said, anyway, I don't know. Lots that I would change, but yet it wouldn't be what we are. So our next show, we better close if we've been on for a little over an hour, is, I have it written down over there. What does that say? Our next show actually is next Friday.
Yes.
At 6:30, which is going to be February 14th, Valentine's Day, and we are having, Matt's going to be like the talk show host guy, and we're going to have Ed, and Ed's going to be our guest, and we're going to do relationship.
If he's still alive, he
Yeah,
says.
if he's still alive. And Matt's gonna ask us questions, and like kind of like not the newlywed game, but like obviously it's not a newlywed relationship.
Princess.
Anyhow, that's what we plan on doing, something like that. He's gonna ask us questions, and we're gonna answer them, and it should be funny because that's really funny. He's
Yeah.
very funny. No, you're very funny. You're a very funny person. It's one of your good characteristics. But we thank you again.
Yeah, thanks again for tuning in. And again, like the show, share it if you think someone's going to enjoy it as much as you do. And also, like, give us your thoughts on either something that we talked about or, like I just said, like, if you think you'd be interested in a longer show, let us know. We know for sure we can do a longer show.
Yeah, it's hard.
But if you
carried
think
away.
like, no, a half hour tops, and because we understand like attention
Or you
spans.
can just like check out halfway through.
yeah.
I had enough of these people. But everyone have a very good evening. Have a wonderful week, and we look forward to seeing you next Friday.
Yes.
Thank you.
And now I awkwardly stare at the camera
I do.
until you shut it off.
I'm trying to find the finish
The
button.
finish button.